Hey, hey, hey. What's up, my good peoples? It's your girl, Coach Tressa. Welcome to my Convicted to Grow YouTube channel. Listen, I am so glad you are here. Why? Because on the channel, we also have the Convicted to Grow podcast. And listen, we are in season 2. So get ready, get ready, get ready. Why? Because this season is going to be different. It's a new season, new conversations, but real growth. Okay. Last season, we did a lot of interviews, but this season, we're going to really have true conversations as it talks about growth. See, no one talks about growth behind the scenes. And here's the thing, it's more than the wins. It's behind the scenes, the work. It's more than the destination. It's the journey. It's the growth that no one sees behind the scenes that you are doing, what it takes to rebuild after setbacks, what it takes to enter a new season, finding yourself, rediscovering who you are in this chapter of yours. And so I'm super excited because let me tell you something. I always say, listen, I'm not an expert in this lane when it comes to the podcasting world, but guess what? Y'all gonna grow with me as we go through this thing, okay? And with that being said, please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. And I can't wait for you guys to take this journey with me for season 2. Now, what to expect on this YouTube channel? Yes, you're going to get the podcast, but you're going to also get other things such as daily inspiration from my shorts. I'm going to be doing behind the scenes and really showing y'all what it takes to really navigate this life, navigate work life with harmony, and not to mention how to thrive without burnout. Okay, that's a whole nother story. So with that being said, watch me, watch the guests, follow us, support us, and I love you. Mwah. All right. What up, my good peoples? Happy Friday, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Convicted to Grow. I'm excited, y'all. It's another day that the Lord has made, and we're going to rejoice and be glad in it. And today, another amazing guest. I told y'all this is season 2. We coming back with real growth, transformation, candid conversations, new season. Y'all already know when there's a new season, expect some new things to blossom and flourish in this season. So with that being said, my next guest, oh my gosh, we got a treat for y'all today. I just need y'all. We got a treat for y'all today. Y'all got to stick around to the end, okay? We got a tutorial. We're going to do something special. So, oh, Lord, I'm stepping out my comfort zone. But my next guest, I had a chance to meet this young lady through another community, through a mutual community, which is the Lions Behavior. Shout out to the Lions Behavior, the visionary and leader over there, Miss Nikki Saunders. What's popping? And yes, and so I met her through the Lions Behavior community. She actually came in last year. We had some interaction last year through Convicted to Grow, the community, the initial community. And then this year we did the 21-day Confident Woman Challenge, and she came over and then decided to be a part of the Confident Woman Experience community VIP, okay? And she, oh my gosh, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but when I say, oh my gosh, a soul full of love, understanding, oh my gosh, she has this sweet, sweet, sweet voice. I'm the firecracker. I'm the one that's going to, I'm going to yell in your face. She's going to do it in a way, it's so soft and all this stuff, but don't get it twisted, okay? Don't let that soft voice fool you. I'll let you tell them where you're from, but she's also the visionary of her company called Purposely Rebuilt. So help me welcome none other than Miss Tricia Love. Hey, Trish.
Hey, y'all. Thank you.
Lord, did you get your coffee?
Actually, I haven't not got my coffee yet. No.
Oh, dang. See, I was going to say we could have our little morning toast, like toast. And first of all, if y'all at home watching, let's toast. Get your coffee, your water, your milk, your tea, whatever. If you sit on a cruise boat with your mimosa, whatever it is. But I want to salute to everyone because guess what? We made it, y'all. Another week down in 2026. And so salute to everyone. Yes. So how you feeling?
I am feeling wonderful. I am feeling good. I'm feeling amazing actually. I am enjoying this journey that God has me on and I'm just happy.
Okay, listen, I had this week I had somebody my landlord had the guy come in to replace my what you call it, waterless hot water, the tankless water tank.
Water heater.
It's a water heater, but it ain't got no water in it.
Oh yeah, tankless water heater because I got one.
Yeah, so he come all early in the morning. I got rollers in my head, coffee, and I was just like, I opened the door, right? I'm like, hey, how you doing? Like, he was like, man, I'm not used to this much.
Early in the morning, huh? Just
he was like, I'm not used to this much energy in the morning. Like, I wish all my clients was like this when I walk in. But I was like, you helping me out, you fixing my hot water, and I don't know, I just had some energy with me, but I'm like this all the time. I'm like, if those who know me know that I'm strictly energy, and I don't know, I think it's my grandma's old soul, Miss June Woods, rest in heaven to you, but yeah, it's just like, who got time to wake up with an attitude?
Right. Nobody had time for that.
Wait a minute, hold on. Say, the bypass. He said he got mine. Okay, his coffee. Okay, somebody said 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's still right. Look, some people, hey, whatever, floats your boat. But right. So tell the people a little bit. And make sure if can y'all hear me good in the chat? Please make sure y'all can hear me. Y'all, this is a new setup for me. I'm literally like in an open area. I'm not even in the office. So put ones in the chat if you can hear me real good. Okay. But tell the people a little bit about you, where you're from, a fun fact about yourself, and yeah, go ahead and give your intro.
Okay, well, yeah, I am, of course, my name out there, Tricia Love, and I am from Houston, Texas. Hey, y'all. That's why I'm gonna always say y'all. Okay, I don't care where we at. We gonna say y'all because you gonna hear it in my voice. Okay, but so a little bit about me. I am just I'm God-fearing, loving woman that has been through life. You know, I love people and I love to help people as well. And I'm goofy. That's what a lot of people don't know. I love to laugh. I'm goofy, down to earth, and yeah, that's pretty much about me. And I love the Lord. I think I said that already. I love the Lord. Okay, you gonna hear
it. Yeah, and that she do. But shout out to the Houston, Texas. I actually had a chance to meet her in person about a month ago. Was it about a month ago?
I know it's about a month ago. Last month in June, we met in Austin.
Yes, I was
in Austin. Capital, by the way.
Yes, I don't want y'all's heat.
Oh yeah. Ooh, baby. I don't go. I tell everybody, I don't go. I've been here my whole life, pretty much, but I don't go outside between the hours of 12 and 7 p.m. unless I have to, because baby, sugar melts, and I ain't trying to be out there melting, honey. Not absolutely not.
Y'all see what I'm putting up with already? Did she just say sugar melt?
Sugar melts, honey. I can't be out there. I don't like to sweat. You know, even when I'm working out, I'm like, oh, I gotta sweat.
Look, I'm the opposite. I want to sweat because to me, I'm thinking, ooh, the fat coming out. I'm like, ooh, let that fat come out. Fat come out. Ooh, girl, I'll go get in a sauna, be like this, and then have my phone in there with me. That thing be getting all hot.
I know, because I take mine in the summer too, and I be y'all hiding phone. Then do you get that alert and be like, you need to cool this device needs to cool down?
Look, somebody said chocolate. I guess look, what did you say? You said you sugar. He said he chocolate. I don't know what I am, cause look, shoot, I ain't sugar. I don't want. I've been detoxing from sugar for 75 days. I don't even want it.
What
But
I need to do that because
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a
it's
whole other.
good. That is good from sugar. You haven't. I had no sugar.
No, I haven't had no sugar, no alcohol, none of that. Like, okay, let me put a disclaimer. My sugar from fruit, like I get sugar from
Right.
strawberries but you know what's crazy? Because I haven't even been eating sugar, I don't be craving it, right? Like I'll have a sweet potato, plain, like I realized once the sugar leaves your body, and for those who've actually done a switch sugar detox, when you leave your body, it's like a difference. But see, I started doing that as I was rebuilding, of course. I was like, oh, I gotta work on this. This is my vessel, this is my temple.
Yes.
If
Yes.
this ain't right, I can't create, I can't produce, I can't.
That's true. Because I'm about to go. Because I'm in my physical healing era now, and I'm about to go on a detox because I know I love sweets, and that is the reason I'm like that. This, my little stomach area is like not going down because I love sweets, but
Oh,
I am about to go on a detox with giving up sugar as well. Well, so except
yes.
for fruit.
Yeah, I love it. I done lost 4.5 inches off my waist. Like it's amazing. It really is. But and of course today, y'all, we're talking about rebuilding after life happens. And just so happened we're talking about the sugar thing, but it just made me think that when you do rebuild, despite what has transpired, when you are rebuilding, there are things that you have to like create new routines, new healthier habits and stuff like that. I mean, you don't supposed to be the same, you know? And so when you know better, you do better. But even sometimes you still don't do better. But hey, that's where that conviction come into play. And so today I wanted to talk about rebuilding after life happens, because so many of us, okay, have experienced some type of setback in life, right? Maybe the setback came from divorce or breakup. Maybe the setback came from you was on a job for 15, 20 plus years. You gave them all your heart, your sweat, your tears, your time that you can't get back. And then all of a sudden they say, bam, you laid off. Maybe that setback was for whatever reason you went through financial challenges, and those financial challenges allowed things to just fall out of into chaos. Whether you lost your home, you lost your car, your credit card debt went through the roof, your credit score went from an 800 to a 500. Like we all have went through some type of setback, and even for some, maybe it was burnout, grief, so many angles of it. Regardless of whatever the setback is, you got to rebuild, right? And what we're going to talk about today, just that power of rebuilding. And here's the thing: we both have, we both are rebuilding. That's the common denominator. But guess what? We have different stories and different journeys of it. And I'm gonna allow her to talk about her journey of rebuilding, and where how did that come to play. But I just want to encourage you that when you are rebuilding, I need you to remember this: you're not starting over. You're not starting over from scratch. You're starting over from lived experiences, and you're starting over from wisdom. You're starting over from wisdom. So I want you to give yourself some grace in this season, because so oftentimes when we are rebuilding our finances, rebuilding our confidence, rebuilding our skill set, rebuilding our identity, because even when we going through these things, we'll sometimes lose ourselves. And I don't mean no harm. That's a scary place to be in, when you lose yourself. You lose that mind, get to talking, where self-doubt and those unwanted thoughts creep in. That's why it starts with the mindset first, right? If you got to change your mindset. When you change your mindset, everything else, right, starts falling into place. So With that being said, I'm gonna yield the mic there. So we're gonna get started with you. So if you want to go ahead and let share to the viewers and the listeners a little bit about your journey from rebuilding.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say I had to rebuild several times actually, and just like you said, people, we are rebuilding from something. We have to either be, divorced and divorce or losing a job and all of that. We all have to rebuild, and in this season, I had to rebuild from multiple things actually because I had to rebuild. This is not my first divorce that I have went through. I'm rebuilding after a divorce, and right before I went through the divorce, I had got laid off too. So I didn't have any uh, funds, or if you will, like, coming in. So I had to rebuild from a divorce and finances as well. So that's a whole, that's back to back. It's like woo. But in this season, I have really had to change a lot of things and had to do a lot of self reflecting, a lot of time with God, actually, and letting Him guide me and lead me and show me, what and how could I had to rebuild actually my relationship with God because I always had loved God. I always knew of God, but I had to actually get a personal, intimate relationship with Him in this season, so He could show me how to move forward. Because when I tell you, a sister was depleted and like done, I was like, Lord, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go from here. I don't know what, but we all have that strength in us, just like you said. You're not rebuilding from nothing. You're rebuilding from experience. You rebuilding from life lessons. So you have to take those lessons and apply them and move forward with wisdom, and discernment as well, because that is key. Because we don't want to repeat patterns and cycles that has gotten us in to the places that where we were. So that's very important once we in that rebuild process. And I have a whole framework and to go with that because and release, that's one the first method and the first step in my restore framework, because we have to release all of that old stuff. We have to release all of that old baggage. We have to release all that shame, because when things don't happen the way we think that they're going to happen, what we carry shame, we carry doubt, we carry all of that. So we got to
Ooh. And what the shirt say?
release and let God.
Okay, is that your logo? Is your slogan?
Yes, that's my slogan as well. Hmm.
Wow. And look at you now, looking at your journey both times. What part of yourself was the hardest to rebuild? Was it the confidence, the identity, the trust, the finances?
Girl, all of the above. Listen, all the above. But I would say, if I had to pick, is the identity piece, because we always, especially as women, we want to we want to have ourselves tie ourselves to a title. We want to tie ourselves to, if we a wife. Oh, I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a sister. I'm an auntie. No, I tell all my ladies, let's the only title that you should be worried about is your title that you're a daughter of God the Father, and that's it. All those other titles, don't those titles convey. We need to know who you are. You need to know once you really rebuild and get into that root, you need to know who you are as a woman. You need to know you.
Okay, y'all better put some fire and ones and green hearts in the chat. Okay, come on, give me mini keynote. That's a whole signature talk. You should do it. You should have a signature talk called "Release and Let God," and we're gonna package it up. And you can hit up these women ministry, girl. You know I'm always thinking. Okay,
Oh,
listen.
I see.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. Like, uh, thank you, Jessica. It's I'm glad you shared it from your angle. And when I look at like mine, and you're right, I feel like there's been different parts of my life I've had to rebuild. Um, I can say like rebuilding after grief, dealing with that, losing my partner and having to navigate from two household income to one, like rebuilding the finances. Because listen, I know what that feel like, y'all. Let me tell you something. I know what that feel like when the money is funny. Like
And
you
the change
robbing
is
you
change.
robbing Peter to pay Paul, okay? And Peter like, how long, trust? How long? Y'all keep robbing me. Who came up with that phrase, by the way? I'm just curious because it's like it's a nationwide phrase. I guarantee I can go. It's like you robbing Peter to pay Paul. Who is Peter? I need to know. Like,
And then when I think about that, I'm like, wait a minute, and they talk about Peter and Paul in the Bible. Because I know I believe that's where they came. I have to look it up because I haven't not even looked it.
yes, but the rebuilding from even dealing with. And here's the thing. I think for me, it mine happened in a wave. It would, how the wave just coming like boom, 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 boom. Something like I felt like when I was dealing with grief, I was still trying to heal from burnout. Right. A lot of people who know me know that I'm a hardworking lady. Like I've always been like that because, number one, I never had, my mom and them gave me what I needed, but they didn't give me what I wanted. They gave me the necessities. And so growing up in a humble household, I from the time when I got my first job and my mama told me she was not paying for extra cheese, because back in the day, the Whoppers used to be 99 cents. So
Yeah.
so after the football game, she'll give me $1.03. And I'm like, can I get some cheese? She said, no, you get home and put a slice of cheese. And I'm like 10, 11 years old. I'll never forget that day I manifested. I said, wait till I get my own one. I'm gonna buy my own cheese plus plus. Little childhood. But since then, I'm always looking for the cheese. I'm always looking for the cheese. So I said
Okay.
to say I've always just worked and worked and worked. Like, because I that's just been my nature. And so dealing with burnout and then dealing with the grief, and it was just like my nervous system was so it couldn't trust me no more. My nervous system, we don't know what we're getting because you got to think about you dealing with all these different emotions. You're going, when you are, especially with grief, you're dealing with depression, you're dealing with sadness, you're dealing with isolation. And there were days I thank God that I did the work, which was the therapy, 10 months of therapy. I thank God I went through that right after it happened. But even after the healing from the grief, and here's the thing of what I learned about grief gonna come and go. No, it just be certain moments, but it ain't the same anymore for me. But after I came out of that, I still was on burnout. I was still on autopilot. It was an autopilot thing. And so last year, pushing myself, like I had a gig every week almost last year, and I was doing something. And I think November, my body was just like
We're done. We're
and
done.
I'm talking about I had gained, I'm gonna tell you, I had gained my weight back. I was like, how in the world did I lose weight, gain back? But I would say rebuilding, it started for me, number one, as Persephone said last week, awareness. I had to be honest and get aware of where I was at. And it was like, Tressa, you need to rest. So I'm rebuilding, and now I'm taking these baby steps and getting grounded more, being able to, like you said, uh, having a better relationship with God. Like this is probably the strongest I have a relationship now. I have a stronger relationship now than I do when I was back in my church days, when I used to go to church back in the day. I was a church lady,
Yeah.
but now I'm bedside Baptist, right? But still, my relationship with him is so stronger because there was days and I said, Lord, Lord, I promise you, if you change me, if you get me out of this rut, I promise you I'll be convicted to growing. So that's why the convicted to grow, it means something to me. It's a movement, it's a mindset. And I'm like, if I'm gonna be the product of the product, I gotta retake these little steps. And like you said, all of it, rebuilding the confidence, being confident in my skin. Like when you, especially with me having this extra weight, shout out to Miss Ashley out there. Ashley's like, girl, just walk, just walk. And I didn't realize I had so much to release. Oh, girl, we didn't even practice this. Release. It wasn't
Well,
no more being on a weight loss journey. It was being on a weight release journey. I had to release in order for me to rebuild. And here's the thing, I wouldn't rebuild in the same frame. The same, when you go build a house, rebuild a house, it ain't gonna be the same original house that you have. It just ain't gonna happen. But I had to rebuild, and it started off me releasing the people pleasing, releasing the need to feel validated, the overachiever, just saying, Lord, just I surrender. And from that moment, I just started enjoying the life. So I think, and that's just recent for me, and I can call about rebuilding. And here's the thing, I don't know where you at right now with the rebuild. Like I still feel like it's still rebuilding because I'm becoming, you know?
exactly, exactly. I'm there with you. I'm still becoming who God has created me to be. I am still becoming. It's always, especially, you said something right there. We're not rebuilding the same person, because when you go through those life lessons, is what I want to call them. You're not going to be the same person. You don't want to be the same person, because you want to, like you say, you want to grow from that, because you don't want to make the same mistakes and the same patterns that you once did. You want to grow from that and not, you know, leave that behind you. We are rebuilding from experience and wisdom. That's
Mhm.
where we are rebuilding from. And yeah, grief is weird, because, and I always tell people too, like, grief is different types of grief, and then it's hard when you grieving, because I didn't have to go, grieving the person that is still walking this earth. That's rough. And then then when you have to, see them again, that's why you have to really do some work and release some things, because, you have to make sure that when you do see that person, how you gonna act? How you, especially my ladies that have went through divorce or went through heartbreak, because I don't had, like, for either one of my exes, I don't know ill will or anything like that. Nothing. I wish what the best of what God wants for them. And I want to be I think people shouldn't be enemies just because you go through stuff, you know. And that's all a part of your growth with that whole
Mhm.
rebuilding process too, because it's all about growing. Don't let a person have that much control over you where they dictate how you respond and how you act.
Yeah. And to piggyback off the grief thing, and Ashley mentioned it earlier, it happens in every area of lives. Like one of the things that I had to do, I had to grieve the old version of me. I had
Mm-hmm.
to like, let me tell you something. When you know you're growing and evolving, it's gonna get so uncomfortable. I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but when you are evolving and you're forward thinking, you're not thinking, even though your circumstances, where it looks like today, you still believing, you're still hoping, you still see the vision. right? You're gonna have to grieve the old mindset, the old habits. Like y'all, I had to grieve that. And when God started seeing how, like, okay, I know where I'm taking you, but I'm gonna need you to, like, it was certain conversations I couldn't entertain no more. There were certain access to me I couldn't allow anymore, because when you are rebuilding, your nervous system gotta trust you again. It gotta trust you with your decisions. It gotta trust you with your thoughts, with your actions. Like, yeah. And so I had to do that. And I'm gonna tell you, there were days I was like, Lord, like the phone ain't ringing, ain't nobody, like, why am I, like, I told somebody the other day, I said, I feel like I'm always pouring, 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 but even the coach needs that. It's every now and so what I've learned and mastered, because not to brag about it, but there's a level of anointing that I have that I can't just allow just anything to associate or attach to this gift. So sometimes I find myself like in a season, and as I'm rebuilding, changing the patterns of how I think about things. I've learned that I can't change my past. I can learn from it. I can be inspired from it, but my past is my past. I can't even change people. I can't. I can have high expectations for people, but I can't change them. I can encourage, inspire, influence, impact them to want to change. But at the end of the day, they got to want to change themselves. But what I can change is my perspective, how I look at things. Am I going to look at this coffee half full or half empty? So I'm going to look at it half full, because I believe that, hey, it's more than what I have. And I believe that if I continue to be obedient with this rebuilding season I'm in, which is continue to pour into me, the overflow is going to continue. My overflow may not run over, but guess what? It's still something that I have in my cup. So anyway, let me yield the mic there. I was going,
Yes, come on. Tell us. Yes.
I have to yield my mic sometime, y'all, because I just, but yeah, no, that grieve, because I just like, man, and I want to tell y'all, like, it's okay to grieve friendships and relationships. It's okay to like, if you really want better and want better for your life in general, you're gonna have to do better. You have to do better with the mental, in terms of what thoughts are you feeding your mind? Who are you associating yourself with? There's so many soul ties out here, man. Listen, that's a whole nother episode. But yeah, but go ahead, add to that. Add to that. Let me drink my coffee. Mind the business that pays.
You are so absolutely right. We do have to grieve the old person, because I did too, because I had to grieve because I was the person that always, the people pleaser, love to please people, love to help people, love to, whatever I could do. But that person is not it was the person that got into things that I shouldn't have gotten into, relationships that I shouldn't gotten into, relationship where I did all the pouring and didn't get nothing in return. Just like you said with the analogy with the cup. And also I always tell, my sisters and the women that I work with, you cannot pour from an empty cup, because once after you sit down with yourself and you are like a shell of yourself, because you didn't pour it out so much and you never kept nothing in, you didn't keep nothing in for you. You have to die to that person. You have to, and like you say, grieve to that person, because you cannot be that same person, because no is a complete sentence. Because a lot of people that are in the people pleasing space, what I will, they feel like they can't say no to things, or they have to give an excuse to their no.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was for the longest. I felt like, oh, I gotta do this. I have to, but now, no.
Not today.
And I'm looking at you because I ain't saying nothing else. It's a complete sentence.
Y'all, we just to tell you, see, I love it. I love it. I told her, I said, let's just go with the flow. We gonna go. We prayed. We prayed before we got on here. Let's pray. Let's pray. Let the words of the mouth and the meditations of our hearts.
Come on now,
Okay.
let them use you. Yes.
That's the type. That's the you somebody I can use. Like back in your office days when you have coworkers and stuff like that. Girl, you need to be in my office for real because that's the energy I need. That's the energy. That's why I don't understand some people. You be like, "Hey, good morning." They be like, "Morning."
You know what? I'm the same. Listen, I was the same person. Quick story. When I was working with the government, I had this lady. I used to, and everybody, everybody knew me as just happy go lucky and everything. I used to always be in the office, and um, I would go to other people's houses because that's just how the building was set up. And I'm like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Da, da, da. And then I had one lady. Oh, I ain't gonna call her name, but I had one lady. She had been with the government for like over 20 years or whatever, and she gonna tell me, I don't know what you so damn happy for. I'm like, I'm sorry, like. What did I do? Why I gotta? I'm just, I'm like, ah, ah, bless you. I don't know what to say. I'm just a happy-go-lucky person, and I'm not gonna let you change me because even no matter what I, go through or experiencing at home or what have you, I'm not gonna let people see that because you gonna see that happy, smiling Trisha. You gonna see that good, that goofy, Trisha. That's who you gonna see.
Mm-hmm. That part.
And
Listen.
if I do show like a sad part of me, then you really know something's wrong. Like, okay, what's going on, Trisha? What's happening?
Yeah, and that's what I be like, God,
But yeah,
I
I
don't want
like
to be
the
like
I
that.
like the
Yeah, I feel you on that. And I think when people get to that place in life, they've been on the job for 20 years and they just grumpy and all the things, you be like go to, but that's that energy though. That's that energy. You got a new hire. Hey, welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. And then there's always that one person. You want to work here? You be like, well, dang. Okay. You be like, what? Wow. You was definitely not the brand ambassador of the company at all. Ashley said, all dry. Listen, I used to call
yeah,
them.
all dry. Just ugh.
Look, we used to call them the negative Nancy's, the Patty Bettys, the Debbie Downers, and the gossiping Jeffs. Now, that ain't saying those are the people, but I'm just saying it just sounds right, Patty Bettys and Debbie Downers or whatever. But yeah, I'm like, why you mad? Like,
I'm
did you
telling
wake up?
you,
Did you wake up and say, you know what? I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna be mad today. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I'm in that season and I've told Trish and some other people this too. I'm in this season that I have to protect my peace. My peace. As life happens and you rebuild, again, you're coming from wisdom. I am protecting my peace, my time, my energy, and my money too. But that time I can't get back. That time is currency. That energy can be transferred. I don't want you jumping your energy on me. No, we're not doing that.
yeah.
And I wake up like this every day. That's why if the Lord sends somebody my way, whoever gonna be my partner, he's gonna have to match my. I don't think he can match my energy, but at least doesn't listen. We're gonna complement each other. But I say that to say I wake up like this because I remember there were days I didn't wake up like this. First of all, there were days I used to be afraid to die. Like I was in a dark place a few years ago. I was self-medicating myself. I can stand before you now because I've overcome those things. But when I look back, think back, reflect back of all the things that I've experienced, I'm like, look at God. Like
Mm.
I'm the proof. I am proof. I am proof. So when people see, oh my God, look at you, you got it going on. You don't know the blood, the sweat, the tears behind the scenes, the sacrifice that we both have had to put in. I'm pretty sure Trisha put them listen,
Ooh.
rebuilding sometimes requires silent seasons. Sometimes You everything ain't meant for the gram. Everything ain't meant to post. That, and that's what worked for me. Like when I went through these several, like I was quiet the last 6 months on social media. If you notice, I wasn't posting as much because
Hmm.
honestly, I had to work on me. Some things don't need a public audience, but when it was my time to come back, when it was my time to deliver, guess what? I'm back. And so I know that I have this purpose to help other women like yourself. But it required me to change up some things. So when I look back and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Like I wake up expecting something good to happen because I'm worthy of it. You know, my thread, shout out to my threads family. Like it's an energy over there. That's why I stay over there because it's not performative. So many people on Instagram and TikTok just performing. Hey, look at me. And behind the scenes, anyway, I yield the mic.
Behind the scenes, because she was about to give it to us behind the scenes. Yes, that's so true. It's a lot of performative things. Like when you're going through things, it is a time and place for things. Everything shouldn't be on social media for everyone to see, because I see a lot, and I be like, and I'm gonna start reacting to some of the things, because just my thoughts on stuff, because people, it's like, okay, you, why are you doing this? Why are you seeking attention and a validation? And this is from the wrong people. These people don't care about you. So why are you doing this certain thing? Like I had, like, it was a lady that I seen on uh Facebook. She was going through it, and she was going through a separation, if you will. And she had got on live in her wedding dress and was singing and was crying and doing the mostest. And I'm like, Lord have mercy. Like, why is this? My heart, went out to her, because I know, she was dealing with some stuff at that time. But it's a time and a place for that. And that right there, being on, bring that to social media. And then I think after that, because she was drinking like bottles of liquor and stuff. After too long after that, she had got her kids taken from her and all that. And so I'm like, see, it's a time and a place. And I just wish that we would we would sit with ourselves just a little bit, you know. That's why I tell even women, when you're going through, don't, even not even just divorce, but just when you go in a hard season, journaling is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Journaling. I believe in journaling. I believe in therapy as well, because that's important, because I went through my therapy as well. And having a real good community, so you don't have to go through that stuff
Yeah.
alone. Because bless her heart, she didn't have a community that she felt safe with, that
Mm-hmm.
she felt that she could go and release to. Because if that was my friend, because I have I have a friend there that will tell me, like, get that off of social media. What you doing over there? I'm like, wait a minute, hello. But I don't, I just wish that, like, even her, whoever she had in her circle, I feel maybe kind of failed her a little bit. That's why we as women need to have good circles, strong sisterhood, because I'm all about that. Because not, not the petty, catty stuff, strong bond sisterhood, where we lift each other up, we encourage each other, and we help each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So fast forward today, now that we here, 2026, what does rebuilding look like for you today? And what is your plan for the remainder of the year?
So rebuilding today looks like, honey, I'm all in the physical era right now because I did get some some extra pounds going through what I was going through. I was like, release this weight, like you said, and like this weight gotta release. But I'm still in the process of just putting everything together with uh, how this journey is going to play out with me helping other women go through their rebuilding process as well. Because for me, I have um, I have did the work and I'm still continuing to do the work because it's not just a one and done type of situation. You are continuing to rebuild and build this new person because you're not going to be the old person that you was. We're not going back to her. We're not going back to her. We're going to the new, improved, healed person, healed woman. That's what we're doing.
Yes.
That's what it looks like in the season.
Yeah, and I'm on your website real quick. Let the people know, and this is going to be in the description too. I know you have a upcoming workshop and stuff, and yeah, let the people know about. You ain't got to go into details, but like a lot of details, but like kind of what this workshop is about.
Yes, this workshop is about my proven restore method framework, where I take the ladies through how to properly rebuild the right way because we want to get to the root and break those old patterns and habits so we don't return to the things that broke us, if you will.
Mhm.
So this is what this workshop is about. And then I also touch on finances as well because like that's a big thing, especially for women that has went through a, divorce and breakup and stuff like that.
Yes, 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 yes. And listen, y'all, make sure y'all go follow her. She is I am Tricia Love on Instagram. Girl, I got a video I'm gonna drop today. Remember when I did that video, that time lapse video, where I just had the camera just sitting there in the hotel? You probably don't remember. I'm gonna drop it today. It was cool. I had it time lapse, so it took like 40 minutes of coverage and condensed it down. You know how you have the time lapse for people moving fast?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got that. I'm gonna drop. I got to figure out a good text overlay. You know me, I be very strategic when I post up. But look, y'all, make sure y'all go pick her up. Her name is Tricia Love, the Restore Coach, the Divorce Recovery Christian Coach. Get it now. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's not. Wait a minute. What we doing? What we doing, Trish?
Honey, we is confident walking, honey. We walking with our confidence, honey. That is what we doing. I need all my sisters to walk with confidence. Come on now, walk. Hey, do a little dancey dance. Cause listen.
But see, y'all, let me tell y'all, she tagged me. She tagged me and said, here's your confident walk challenge. I'm calling you out. Okay, look, girl, I'm hardening. I'm like, I even left her a voice text. But last night, here she dropped this and gonna tag me again. She tagged me again, y'all, and said, confident walk is for all my sisters. So let's see y'all walk in confidence. I said, oh, okay, I see where we going with this. See, y'all, sure, I be messing with. I said, you got 4, 5, 6 inch heels. And here's what's crazy. I said last night, I said, you really, she said, I ain't see you do the challenge yet. I said, forget it. I'm gonna do it live. I said, I'm gonna do it live.
Come on.
Because hold on, let me just go to mine real quick. Hold on, let me just go to mine because she probably is going by this video. She's probably going by this video because I struggle. I struggle with this.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
No, I was struggling. I was trying to make sure the weight was proportional on the heel. Them heels hurt. Them heels was hurting my feet.
No. You did
And Lord,
We
listen.
gotta go. Hey,
No,
hey.
but so yeah. So we're gonna go back to yours. I just wanted to say I had to play mine off. See, I'll play mine off, but you gonna tag me yesterday. Let me go back. Let me go back. Where you at? There we go. Trish. I don't know. Which one of them? Okay, that's the boot one. Let me go to the other one. What's the four? Okay, so we're gonna do Lord Jesus, I can't believe I'm doing this live.
Come on, wow, 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 wow. And then go to the other one because I want to see you little dancey dance because this one was just a little, you know.
Wait a minute, hold on.
But
What's that movie? What's that movie? Oh my god, y'all remember that movie? Oh my god, it was the lady. She was giving a dude a plate, and she was walking, and she said, "I wonder if he looking at me." And then she walked.
oh, waiting to exhale.
She looked over her show. She said, "Oh yeah, he looking."
He looking, waiting to exhale. The real divine.
So y'all, Lord Jesus, so I got a couple of heels before we end out. Lord, I can't believe I'm trying to do this. Which one we doing? Oh God. So she tagged me, so I accept the challenge. But so I'm not posting this, but I'm gonna do it live.
Oh my
God.
God. I need you to post it too, Miss Ma'am.
It is gonna be posted. I mean, they can come to my YouTube. So look, they would have to watch it this far to do it. I ain't gonna no. All right, Lord, and listen. Normally, I wear my convicted to grow shirt, and I have pajama pants, spandex, leggings. I got a little black skirt, but Lord, okay. Oh Lord, I gotta let me change the little thing. Wait a minute, what we doing? How am I doing this? Are we going back? Let me see. Are we doing it like this? Hold on, I gotta figure out how we going like this. Can y'all see me?
Now we can't see you.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm trying to because I'm trying to be the little box for real. Hold on, okay, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. See if I do it like this, we won't see the thing.
Ashley, she said, Coach just got that water slate.
Right? So she gonna teach me. She gonna teach me, y'all. Cause yeah. All right. So I got hold on. Let me see if y'all can see me. Let me put the thing back. Lord, please don't let this camera fall. Please don't let this camera fall. All right. Can y'all see me? Can you see me? I got the heels on.
Yep.
So am I doing this part?
Uh-huh.
Okay, wait. Can y'all see my feet though? I want to make sure they be all right. So I brought some heels. All right, I bought a couple because I didn't know which one to put on.
Okay.
I got these.
No, ma'am. Them little baby heels. Get them out of here. What are we doing?
Wait a minute, hold on. Trish, I got these.
Mm-mm. Now. Mm-mm. Now,
Okay.
now, sugar. Let's try it
Oh,
again.
wait a minute.
Now, them little kitten heels. Let me see that heel on there. Little kitten. No,
Trish,
no. We don't need the little kitten heel.
Trish, look.
Try again. No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
okay, no, these are my favorite. I ain't gonna lie, these are my favorite.
Now bring it close. Don't be trying to hide it. Let me see. No, ma'am. We don't want the chunky chunks. No. No.
Come on,
No.
girl. I only got hold on. I got one more pair. Lord jeez, these are ones that I do when I do my presentations, but it'd be a struggle. But I need a new pair.
Okay, yeah, we working with it. Come on, yeah, we'll do those.
Which one, y'all? Black or pink? Which one, Trish?
The black ones. Let's get with the black ones, honey.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe. Okay, all right. Oh Lord, I can't believe I'm doing this. This is my challenge. Who that you need to get on them other people that you tagged.
I am. I got Ashley. I was like, okay, Ashley, we need her. We need Miss Carla. Persephone, she got a little pass, little pass, slight pass, because I know she's gone.
All right. I'm gonna have. Do I need to?
Oh,
Oh, I feel naked.
stop, girl.
Oh, I gotta go to the altar. I gotta go to the altar. I feel naked. Ooh. You know, back in the day, them church mothers be like, "Your skirt too short, ma'am."
This church, and did I give you that little handkerchief or that little blanket thing? Cover them legs up.
All right, I'm gonna have to yell because my mic is up here.
Okay, come on, yeah, let's get it, girl. Oh, okay, come on, straighten up.
Oh, wait, I got video. Okay, hold on. Let me do the video. Oh gosh, hold on, Lord. Which video we doing? Which video? This one or the other one?
The other one.
Oh my God! Now she put me on the spot, y'all. If y'all need help with walking with heels, she does do 1-on-1s. Oh my God! You want me to do this video?
Yep, I want you to do that video.
Okay, we ain't got but so much room.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
okay, that's fine.
Okay, my name is Tressa, and I accept the coffee walk. I'm so ooh.
I need to see that strut, honey. I need to see that
I
strut.
ain't got for so much because I got a little C. You got I don't have. I'm still working on the curve.
And then kind of drop it a little bit, do a little dancey dance. Oh, sis,
What are you doing?
sis. Um, oh, okay.
Oh,
Come on, yeah. You got some heels on?
yes, girl.
Oh, Coach, what's going on? Are you stuck? Get up, girl.
I am addicted. Listen, y'all don't understand my leg. I've been doing 15,000 steps daily.
Well, they should be strong, man, honey. And we're gonna put okay, yeah. Chin up, straighten up. Okay. Get your pasta together. Yeah, there you go. Stick arch your back a little bit. This straighten up. This straighten up. just, just go straight. Shoulders up, shoulders out.
See, y'all, she said walk that walk. I'm trying. I can't do it like her. Listen, there would never be two walks the same. See, Tricia got her walk. See,
come on, just walk. Let me see. Let me see you walk. Just walk. One foot in front of the other. we Coach, we ain't at church. Come on now. We on the runway. We'll do that another day, but not today.
oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm out of breath. Oh my God, I can't. Lord, this replay is about to be posted. Lord Jesus, this oh well. Oh well. Anyway. They said I love it. I love it. Yes. Okay, I'm out of breath. So, as we start to close out, my question to you is what does convicted to grow look like in this season of your life? Oh, I'm out of breath.
So it's funny. So convicted to grow in this season of my life means to continue to strive for more, continue to persevere through any and all things that try to come my way. So I am going to continue because I'm going to continue to move forward in the assignment that God has placed on me. So that is what convicted to grow means to me.
Yes. And what's one final piece of encouragement for the listeners who are in their rebuild season that are like, hey, they want to give up because they don't see the fruits of their labor, or they don't see the hope, like how we've had to persevere and all those things. What would you give the final encouragement to?
Yes, I would tell, excuse me, tell them to take it one day at a time, because oftentimes we try to do everything all at once. It's not designed like that, especially when you rebuilding, when you healing. You take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and do daily continue to do daily habits that will expound on each other. So that's what I always tell people. Don't try to bite off more than you can chew in this season. You have to give yourself grace. So give yourself grace and give yourself time. Even though you have went through what all you went through, you just need to give yourself grace and time, and then just continue to, you know, walk with God and release.
Yes. Oh, let me stand back up for the benediction.
You got the heels on still.
Huh?
You got them heels on still.
Girl, no, I got my bedroom shoes. Girl, no, I got my bedroom shoes.
You done got out the heels already.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But anyway, no, I really, really, really enjoyed this conversation. Just know that you always have a place here at Convicted to Grow. Thank you for being a part of my journey, my growth. Thank you for the community, being a part of the community, and continue to let your light shine. Continue to impact people, encourage people, because you do have an assignment. Your assignment is in your alignment. And as you continue to reach not just women who are bouncing back and trying to recover and rebuild from divorce and breakup, but these are women who lost themselves. Because when you lose yourself, that's not a good place to be in. So the fact that you are a woman advocate for the rebuild, and so I'm super excited. So make sure I'm gonna put links in the chat if you are interested in her next workshop. Feel free if you want to hit her up on the back end if she does one-on-one coaching. And if you want her to come speak to your organization, maybe you have an all women's group that are going through similar stories and you want her to speak or facilitate a workshop, make sure you go book her. So I'm looking forward to seeing what God has for you for the remainder of 2026. And again, look, we locked in, girl. Okay.
Yes, we are. And I just want to thank you too, Coach Tressa, because you are such a wonderful, amazing woman. You have an assignment on your life as well, and you are actually walking in that assignment. You are
Oh,
accomplishing all the things that God has set you to accomplish. And you are pouring to other women like myself, because you have helped me build my confidence as well. And just, as a speaking better and doing those reps, because that really really helped me even move forward in my journey to the the women, or that God has called me to help service and everything too. So I appreciate you and all that you're doing, and you continue to shine bright like a diamond like you are.
I receive it. I receive it. I receive it. Okay. Listen, as I always say, life is a journey. Life is priceless. To some, life is short. But while you here on God's green earth, you recognize that you are life. You have the ability to do anything you put your mind to. Never feel like you're a failure because you went through life setback. Never feel like you're starting over from the beginning. No, you're starting over from scratch. You're starting over from lived experiences. Okay, get connected. Get connected with other like-minded people. Like Trish said, Get into communities where you could feel seen, where you could feel supported, because you're not supposed to go through this journey of life alone. You deserve to be connected with the right people, the right energy. And as you continue to rebuild, whether it's your confidence, your identity, your finances, your career, your relationships, just know you are amazing. You are amazing. And yes, as I always say, the best is yet to come. Thank you for continue to support me and the brand and the movement. I love y'all. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. Mwah.